Hello, all of our home-based business entrepreneurs. Welcome to PlanNet Marketing and IntelliTravel. My name is Ann Jones. I'm a 3-star director, a 6-figure earner, a top 15 income earner, and I have over 14 years of network marketing and travel experience. I am so super excited to be here with you today to show you how to get started with your PlanNet Marketing and IntelliTravel business. I want to start first with telling you and sharing a little bit about the companies that you are a part of, and then we'll get right into how to set up your business. Now, first thing in business, I want you to know that there is something very important in business, and that's about timing and positioning, being at the right place at the right time. Now, I want you to think about, for example, Starbucks. Starbucks was founded in 1971. And here's the thing, you know, millions upon millions of people worldwide drink coffee, right? And Starbucks is a global enterprise. Well, if you had invested $1,000 worth of stock in Starbucks when they formed, right now it would be worth over $230,000, $230,000 from that investment of $1,000. Let's look at Apple. Apple Corporation, founded in 1976. Well, guess what? If you spent less than $1,000, that investment will be worth over $300,000. Now, see, I can go on and on and on, but what I want you to really see is that you have more than just a travel business, a way to save and earn on travel. You have a business that is in the largest industry in the world, the hottest opportunity on the planet. And I want you to take a look at the business, the companies that you are a part of. I want you to watch this short video. This video is going to share with you about our history, our vision, and our destiny. I want to take a moment to share with you our story, the PlanNet Marketing story. It is a story of our history, our vision, and our destiny. You see, a business is simply an idea to make other people's lives better. That was the foundation upon which PlanNet Marketing was formed. Over 3 years ago, PlanNet Marketing's founder, Mr. Donald Bradley, a documented multimillionaire, had a desire and passion to create an opportunity where average people could create above average income. He has a passion for helping others and holds a belief of putting people before profits. It is that belief that led to the creation of PlanNet Marketing, a phenomenal distribution and marketing company based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Mr. Bradley understood the importance of strong leadership, which led to his selection of 2 industry giants, our president and CFO, Mr. Andy Coffin, and our COO, Ms. Leanne Truckler, both who had decades of successful experience in leading and managing companies. And of course, as a marketing company, you need a product. So Mr. Bradley, who had prior experience in the travel industry, stayed with the most lucrative industry on the planet. In so doing, he formed an exclusive partnership with the stellar travel company with a track record of success, IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel is a highly recognized leading innovator in travel with over 27 plus years experience. IntelliTravel is led by co-founder Mr. James Farrar and is based out of Delray Beach, Florida. IntelliTravel is a host agency that is fully accredited and certified and is recognized in the industry for excellence. When you want to know what others are saying about a company, you turn to the Better Business Bureau. It says a lot. After 27 years of exemplary service, IntelliTravel still holds an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. This experience in the industry has brokered partnerships in travel, which means higher commissions and more benefits for our members. 2 great companies, 2 amazing programs. IntelliTravel, they sell travel, and PlanNet Marketing sells the travel agency program. Well, it all started on May 19th, 2015, when the vision to form an exclusive partnership was formed. PlanNet Marketing was established on June 11th, 2015, and the business officially launched in the U.S. on October 26, 2015. Over 1,000 members joined on that very first day. PlanNet Marketing became an international company within its first 2 months when it launched in the United Kingdom on December 15th, 2015. So how was our first year? Well, PlanNet Marketing experienced record-breaking growth, ending their first year with 10,000 members, 57 million in travel sales, and 76 directors, of which 30 were founding members. So what's a founding member? It is those individuals who became a director within the company's first 40 days when there wasn't any evidence. Well, the growth of PlanNet Marketing continues, where we ended our second year with over 20,000 agents operated in 20 different countries. This worldwide growth was a result from the exceptional tools, training, and support provided to our members. In a very short 3 years, PlanNet Marketing's business growth continued, ending our third year with over 30,000 agents. So where are we going? I want you to see the vision of PlanNet Marketing. That vision is to have 100 six-figure earners, 100,000 active members, and a global presence by the end of 2020. That is PlanNet Marketing's 2020 vision. So I want you to see where we are. As of May 21st, 2019, we have over 44,000 active agents operating in 22 different countries. We have 43 six-figure earners with our very first person whose monthly residual income will earn him over $1 million. We are excited about what's taking place here at PlanNet Marketing and IntelliTravel, two companies that operate with a spirit of excellence and professionalism. We want you to know that one thing that our members say loud and proud, and that is that we are in the best place on the planet.
Well, everyone, I want you to know that in business, there are 4 stages of business growth, and it is formation, concentration, momentum, and stability. See, formation is when a new company's formed based on the ideas that they had, and there's a lot of things that they have to put in place to stimulate growth. Well, that's the formation phase, and that stage can last 1 to 2 years, but I have to tell you that in this stage, most companies never make it out of this stage. We have a lot of new companies that form every single year. And guess what? A lot of them fail for different reasons. You know, sometimes it's not enough capital to start it out, location, there are a number of reasons. Well, that's not PlanNet Marketing's story. In fact, our growth was so record breaking that we did not stay in that stage for 1 to 2 years. We blew past it and right into the second stage, which is concentration. Well, concentration, let me simply tell you, that's when you can see a lot of growth. You see a lot of people joining the business, or there are a lot of sales. In fact, the sales within the company hit its first 100 million mark and continues to grow. Well, this stage can last, 2 to 3 years, right? And then it's onward to the next phase. And this is the stage that most companies aspire to. That's momentum. That's when you have hyper growth. I want you to see this is where it's growing so rapidly. And the closest thing that I can think of to just give you a picture of what that looks like is think of Black Friday, right? The day after Thanksgiving. And everywhere at all the Walmart stores, right? There are lines wrapped around the street, down the corner all night. Can't wait to get in to buy from them, right? And this occurs in every city, every state, in our country and around the world. So Imagine, I remember the one year where they made 1 billion in sales on that one day. That's a lot. But I'm gonna tell you, that's what momentum is. It is hyper growth. And guess what? We have hyper growth even in travel. That's when your business is growing on both sides at such a hyper speed. And that's because the word is out. This is where people know of your company, know of what is offered. They want to buy your travel or join the team. Well, that is momentum. And the last stage is stability. That's where you've experienced a lot of growth and things are very stable. Your customers and business partners are enjoying the products and services. Well, I'm gonna tell you, those are the 4 stages. And the thing is that I want to ask you, what do you think? And this is where I want you to go to the chat. What do you think is the best time to join a company? Which stage? Awesome. I see the answers coming in, a little bit of each one, your formation, concentration, right? Well, let me tell you, the absolute best time, it is in a lot of times we think formation because it's in the absolute beginning, but I'm gonna tell you, formation, not everyone can last through formation. That's when everything is not put in place. They're still putting things in place to grow the company, and you really work very hard to get it off the ground and everything just right. Well, it is not formation, but rather it is the concentration phase. Honestly, a lot of times people think it's the momentum to come in when it's hot and on fire, but no, you don't want to come in the midst of the wave. You want to be in front of the wave so the wave push you, and that's concentration, and that's exactly the phase that PlanNet Marketing is in and IntelliTravel is in right now. It's the concentration phase, and that's why I want you to understand that yes, you can make money from travel. Yes, you can save money from travel, but boy, do you have a business that can produce a legacy and retire you early. But the key, everyone, I'm going to tell you, it is unlocking residual income. See, your great business provides you with multiple ways to earn. You can earn passively, which is off of travel. That's when you put your website out there and people find your business, book through you with, and in essence, guess what? You earn without you having to do anything more than that, just letting people know about your business, promoting it. And I'm gonna tell you, that's one way, that's passive. The second is leverage. Leverage income is when you are not only an agent, but you have a team of agents and you're able to earn and benefit from your team. That's leverage income. But the big key, the mighty key is in residual. That's when you're doing something, you do something one time, like refer that person to the business and earn every single month residually. Well, our residual income is paid out through our matrix. It's a 3x9 matrix that pays $4 for every ITA that joins your team. And the beauty of our matrix is not only are you able to earn from your team, but guess what? Your leaders, your sponsor, their sponsor, your director, goal builders, guess what? They can enroll someone who falls in your matrix because all the system does is look for the next available slot. And when a person falls in your matrix, you're now in position, you to benefit, not just from that person, but their entire team. That's how you're able to grow exponentially. That's how you're able to earn every single month residually. And it doesn't matter if you booked a trip, it doesn't matter, right? So I want you to see that the key is unlocking the matrix. And how do you do it? When you've personally enrolled 2 independent travel agents, it's going to unlock the first 2 rows of your matrix. And each additional independent travel agent sale you make unlocks another level. That's right. So guess what? When you enroll, unlock your 2 levels, guess what? You now have 12 people that can fall in your matrix, and your matrix starts paying out $48 every single month, right? And that's not all, because when you enroll another independent travel agent, and stay with me, that's only 3. It unlocks the third level. Now, you can have up to 39 people in your matrix. And guess what? It's going to start paying you $4 a month for each and every one. That's $156, up to $156 a month. And guess what? That's now where your business is now in profit making mode every single month, because that $59 that is your monthly overhead for being in the business, it goes away because it's paid by your profits. Out of your residual income, you're able to pay that. And there's more, because as you continue to grow, when you when you enroll another independent travel agent, that's 4. Now you can have up to 81 people in your matrix. And that $4 for each and every one, you're now at $480 a month residually. And as I share this with you, this is in addition to the other income streams. So that means if you book travel, you're going to still earn the travel commissions. For each and every person that you've personally enrolled, those 4, you're still getting $50 for each one of those. That's $200. And guess what? When they enroll someone, you're going to still earn that 50% match. I hope you see where I'm going. And now your 5th person, 5. You enroll your 5th person that you know, and it unlocks the 5th level of this matrix. And now with now you can have up to 363 people in your matrix. This is now paying out up to $1,452 a month, everyone, into your household, extra, part-time, paying some bills, right? All right, the 6th level. You will now have up to 1,092 independent travel agents from your team of people telling people, from your leadership team. And as it grows, it unlocks. When you unlock that 6th level, you're now in position to earn up to $4,368 a month. We're already paying this out. So please don't think, could it? Yes, we're already doing it. It's the 7th person that you enroll unlocks the 7th level, now putting you in position to earn up to $13,116 on a monthly residual basis. Well, I'm going to tell you, it goes all the way up to 9 levels, and it can produce a 6-figure monthly residual income, everyone. And we are just getting warmed up. We are just getting started. So I want you to see that now you see how you're in the right place at the right time, in the right industry with the best company and the best leadership. It's time now to get your business set up and put out there. Now, what I want you to understand, there is a complete difference between PlanNet marketing and IntelliTravel. You see, IntelliTravel allows you to earn from travel bookings, and it also allows you to travel like an insider. PlanNet marketing, well, it sells the travel business, that business that's already set up. And the beauty about PlanNet marketing is you can start earning right away. What you do by Sunday, you get paid by the next Friday, weekly, monthly, residually. And that's the power. So what we do is we start first by unlocking this matrix, starting to earn while we're learning about the travel business. See, in order to share the business with someone, a lot of times we think, oh, I got to learn No, it's a travel business. It's like a franchise. No, you can share, sell. And what we do is we show them the business. We let a person see it for themselves. And if they want to take part, they can go through their own learning process. You're not the teacher. You're not the explainer. PlanNet marketing simply is the vehicle that allows you to share the business with others to see who would like to benefit by having their own travel business. So the setup to get started with PlanNet marketing, very simple steps. The steps to start earning is just as simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this down into 2 ways. We're going to first discuss the basic setup. And then the second thing that we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about how to launch your business. So there are 3 important things that I want to share with you before we get started. The first one is you do not have to create anything to get started. As I mentioned, like a franchise, the business is already set up. The travel business is already sustainable. It is already with all the trainings, tools, and support, everything. It is a completely duplicatable system that you can roll out to anybody that wants to benefit from it. Number two, you don't have to learn everything to get started. As I mentioned, right? With the PlanNet Marketing, we just share, let a person see it for themselves, and they make their own decision. Now, I can tell you that when you start wanting to book travel, there's different things that you're going to have to learn, and we have a special training that will cover that. And I hope that you are able to take a look at that at some point. That's the Passport to Success training. Then finally, you don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started to become great in this business. So with that, those are the three things that I wanted to share with you before we got started. So now let's begin setting up our business for success. When you joined, you would have received some welcome letters. The first one is you want to check your email and look for an email from PlanNet Marketing. All right, everyone. And I want you to know that when you find that email, you're going to have in that email your user ID. Now, it no longer gives a password. That's an old password that you see there is not even valid. But I do want you to know that you will be able to use that to access your PlanNet Marketing website. You would go to www.planetmarketing.com and enter the username that you used when you got started. So where you see to get to mine, it's planetmarketing.com/travel4deals. All right. So next is with that, you're going to, oh, I'm sorry, let me go back. You're going to want to click on login to log in. All right. So the next thing is I want you to look for an email for Paylutions. Paylutions is our vehicle to set up our direct deposit to receive our earnings from PlanNet Marketing. There are step-by-step instructions. It's very intuitive, and you just follow the steps to set your account, to link your payments to whatever business bank account that you want to have deposited. You're able to set it up with a bank account, with PayPal, or even use a debit card. All right. Then additionally, if you purchased the PlanNet Marketing mobile app, then you're going to want to also go to your mobile phone and go to the App Store and search for PlanNet Marketing and download the PlanNet Marketing app. It is an incredible tool that will simplify your ability to share the business with others. There are incredible professional videos that you can send to people to take a look at the business that you are part of, right? Because remember, we don't have to explain it. We use the tools and let the tools work for us. But also in this PlanNet Marketing app, you will be able to see when they've watched it so that you can follow up with them. It will tell you whether they watch 10%, 50%, or 100% of the video that you sent them. Also, there is great trainings and tools already here in your mobile app. So powerful app. Again, as a part of setup, the next thing that I want you to do is look for a welcome letter from IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel will send you a welcome letter. And in that welcome letter, you are going to have some information that I want to make sure that you take note of. I want you to create a contact in your phone for IntelliTravel, and you're going to enter in their address, their telephone number, as well as the ARC number and CLIA number that you see in your phone. Now, these two identifiers are what suppliers are going to ask when you are looking at booking travel with them. This will link it back to IntelliTravel and to you. So you're going to want to have this already in your phone so you don't have to go looking for that email, right? And then you're able to log in and explore your travel business. By going to IntelliTravel.com and clicking on Agent Login, you'll be able to enter your PIN and password and access the back office of your IntelliTravel site. Now, while you're back there, everyone, there's two more things that you're going to want to do as a part of, there's one more thing that you're going to want to do as a part of the business setup. And that is when you're sharing your business with others, you're going to have people who are going to want to join your team and be partners, but you're going to have some that just want to be your customer. And we got you covered. So what you want to do is you want to log into your IntelliTravel back office, click on Personalized Agent Website, and go ahead and personalize your website and publish it. This is your booking engine. And so on your booking engine, you're able to put in your email address, your phone number. You're able to give it a slogan, put your business name, your travel business name on it, and your picture. And when you do that, you would click publish. The company is going to take about 24, 48 hours to review it. And once they do, it is on the internet for people to be able to access and book through you. So this is why I tell you, do you have a lot to train on? Nope. Now your website is up and it's ready. So to help you get ready and to launch your business, there's a couple more things that I want you to do. I want you to meet your success coach. We call this the welcome call. And the member who enrolled you, this is your sponsor, they will introduce you to your leadership team. Your leadership team comprises of your director and your goal builder leaders. And we're excited to have you as a member of the team. And so what we want you to know, like the Verizon commercial, you have a network of support behind you. And so your business success coach, along with your sponsor, are going to work with you and show you how to grow your business. In preparation for a face-to-face or video conference with your success coach, you want to begin to take the steps to develop your hot list. Remember this, that your business is all about marketing and letting people know you have a business. So go ahead and start preparing your hot list, because your success coach, when you get with them, they're going to show you how to share your business, how to share it with others. And finally, connect with the team. You can go to have your sponsor is going to automatically add you to our Facebook group. It is PlanNet Marketing Ann Jones. All right. PlanNet, I believe it's PlanNet Marketing Ann Jones. And then also your sponsor is going to post a welcome banner. They're going to add you to the group, and we're going to post a welcome banner so that the team can also welcome you aboard. So those are the steps. Very simple. It is get your welcome letters from PlanNet Marketing and IntelliTravel, set up your direct deposit and your mobile app, then conduct a welcome call with your success coach. And in preparation for that, develop your hot list and remember to connect with the team. So now that you have the setup all set and ready, it's time to open the doors. It's time to let people know that you have a business. And the way we do that is we have a launch, and we make a big deal out of it because you are an entrepreneur. Your business is going live. This is a special occasion, and we have it as a special event. We're going to do a pre-launch and a big launch. But before we do, we want you to think about your why. See, it is very important now that you have learned a little bit more about the business you have. The reason when you first saw it, it was just your reason for getting started. But your why tends to expand when you see all the possibilities that you have. So we want you to take a moment. We want you to go ahead and take on your piece of paper and write down what you would like to get out of your business. I want you to see yourself already down the road where your business is thriving, it's producing. And when it begins to do those first things like paying off bills and becoming that extra, giving you the freedom to do more. Now, I want you to really begin to think not just of your why, but your purpose. What purpose would you want to serve? How can you use your newfound freedom to serve in other ways? What have you always wanted to do? What difference did you want to make? And I want you to take a moment and write it down. And I would love to see if anyone would love to share with us in the chat room. Go ahead and post your why, your purpose. All right. As the chats come in, I love the one that you have there, Melvin, about educating others and the financial flexibility. I want to just hone in on that one because that is also a part of my own reason and why. Because I find that oftentimes there are so many people that are underserved or unemployed or underemployed, right? You know, a lot of times, most of us do not feel that our pay matches what value we bring. And so, showing people other ways to break that cycle, to not limit ourselves, to remove the limits. I love it because this business gives me the freedom to be able to go and impact other people by educating them on what they can do as an entrepreneur. So kudos to all of those coming in. I see so many. It's just going to be very important that the why that you have. One of the things that fuel me is every morning when I'm getting up, I'm reminding myself, I'm speaking it out loud, my why. So that it will help me remain focused even when life's distractions get in the way. It's going to be your fuel. So now that you have your why, let's move forward because it is time. It is time for you to have that one-on-one time, or I should say two-on-one, because it should also include your sponsor. But this is where we conduct a power hour, everyone. A power hour is something that's conducted with your success coach. That is your goal builder or and above. And during this session, this is where we're going to review your why. We're going to take that list and we're going to work together in showing you how to share your business with others. It is powerful. We have so many tools that we're able to use. So your success coach is going to show you, they're going to give you the tools to help you be successful. What I love most about this is because instead of, traditionally in businesses, the owner of the business, they got to go figure everything out. They have to solve every problem. They have to do everything on their own. That is not the case here. We do it together. And so with your success team, you are able to benefit from the experience and knowledge. And guess what? And that speeds up your growth as opposed to you trying to figure everything out yourself. So don't work as an island, don't work as a soloist, but you want to tap into this powerful core that we have with your partnership team. So schedule your power hour. This power hour should be done within 48 hours of you coming on board. It is the single key that blasts your business off, because during this session, we're actually going to start calling people. We're going to start reaching out. And we're going to show you just how simple it is and how people become so excited for you and with what you have, where they're going to want to either be your business partner or your customer. And guess what? We're ready. So I want you to see, you put a star by it, schedule your grand opening business event. This event, you're going to have two. One is your pre-launch and your launch. The first one is where we're going to have an online showcase of your business. Now, guess what? Because we work as a team, we do all the showcasing for you. You do the inviting. See how this works? So nope, you don't have to worry about what do you do? What do you say? What do you have to know? You do the inviting. And we do the showcasing. We showcase your business. We show them how you are a travel business owner. We show them all the things that they can do with you by becoming a business partner or a travel or a customer. But nonetheless, either way, guess what you have? A way to service others and start growing your business immediately. So don't delay on this. There's not a lot of prep work other than you making a list and making the call to invite them. So that means you want to, before we start doing this, we want you to think about what you want to accomplish after. I'm sorry, let me go back for a moment, because one other thing that I mentioned, that was your pre-launch. I forgot the main event. The main event, I absolutely love, because that's your grand opening travel showcase. Because here, guess what now? They're coming live face to face, because let's face it, sometimes people want to see it firsthand. They want more information. And I love this, because anybody that couldn't make your pre-launch can come to your grand opening. And this is usually done at your home, or you may pick, like if you have a community room or a library, but something that doesn't cost money. It's not necessary to spend money at this time. You see, we want you to start earning before you spend it. So you want to have your grand opening event, again, generally at your home, or you can use your leader's home, right? And now you're again inviting, because this is still done with your success coach, because they're going to come and showcase your business. Now, why do I love this? Because we have fun. We will have the ability to share the business and answer questions, make it interactive, let them see themselves with their own business. And let me tell you, when it's done, oh, do you have new partners? All I can tell you is that I've seen this done so many times, so successfully, that you do not want to delay in having your own grand opening event, because this is where that word of mouth starts. Those that come on board, they want to have their own grand opening. They can't wait to share with their circle. So you can see how just from this moment, your business is able to start growing exponentially, right? And so with that being said, with that next week, so your first week is your pre-launch. The second week in the business is your grand opening showcase. Now, what do you have to do to prepare? Very little. We generally have something wet, something dry. That means chips and water or tea, right? Because it's not about the food. It's about the showcase of your business. So you want to go ahead and get your business cards to be able to hand out. But at this point, we are all set. Your success coach is going to go over the details with you during that power hour and show you how to have a powerful grand opening showcase. So now that you have those two set your goal, aim high. I'm going to tell you, this is your first 30 days, and our goal is to go gold, right? Our goal is to go gold, rank all the way, get our rewards, unlock additional income streams, because now your team, you've unlocked the entire matrix. So I love what we have. I love seeing people go from bronze to silver to gold, and this now is your opportunity to do so. So how do you do it? Start first by making that list. Making that list of who you want to invite to your showcase. And as you were making that list, it's important that you write it down. That's right. Nope, don't just leave it in the mind. Write it down and make your list long and strong. Look at your cell phone. Look at your Facebook contacts. Look at your email address book, right? Think about all the different places where there are people who you know. And here's the key. A lot of times we immediately think of our closest circle, but your business is definitely not limited to your close circle. I remember calling somebody that I went to school with. We grew up together on the old block. When I caught up on old times, and I told him, well, I just launched my business. And you know what? I was thinking of you. And I said, there's so many ways that you could benefit, that I wanted you to see this, and that I have a private showcase that I'm having online, that if you're available, I want you to get on so you don't miss it. So don't overthink it. And here, don't prejudge anyone. See, a lot of times we may think, oh, that person is so busy, or that person can't afford it. Or in my case, that person I haven't talked to in a while, they're not going to want to do this. You'd be totally shocked, because the last person that you think will, and the person that you think would have been the first is the person saying, I'm too busy. But remember this is so important, that even when a person say, no, they're not saying no to you. they're saying not right now. So you just keep them on the list and you circle back at a later time. I love saying, well, do you mind if in about 3 months I come back and see if it's a better time for you? So just know, make that list, make it long, make it strong. Who do you know? And so we have a memory jogger to really help you begin to think about it. Thinking about, who do you know that travels? Who do you know that are in different organizations and community groups with you, right? Who do you know at church? Who do you know in the neighborhood? Who are the parents of your children? Or better yet, I love following my money. Who am I buying things from? So I think about, who does my hair, who does my nails, right? So I can go on and on and on, but use your memory jogger, expand your list, because remember, we're not going to sell anything to them. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing hard selling. What we're doing is inviting them to take a look. So I want to introduce you to our recruiting system. And it's very simple, only 3 steps. The 3 steps are: step number 1, pique the interest. The whole purpose of it is to be able to invite them to take a look. We are not trying to persuade. Take that hat off and crush it. We are not trying to, in fact, what I love about our business is we don't have to buy products to share with anyone. It's not a hard sell. It is so soft to be able to invite, if I'm calling, a friend of mine who I know travel, you know what I'm telling them? You know what? I found something that can help you save money when you travel. I want to invite you to something that I'm going to be showing a couple other friends of mine. And if you're available tonight, guess what? That's what I'm doing. I'm just piquing interest. I'm not doing a whole lot of explaining. So pique the interest. Or another great thing that I love is just simply going through these steps. And I want to tell you is just letting them know, hey, I started my own business. And you know what? I'm having a showcase. And if you notice, I didn't say travel business because I don't need to go into all the details. I have nothing to hide, but I want them to be excited by the fact when I tell them I've started my own business and I'm having an online showcase, I want you to get on. Can I count on you for support? That's what I mean. And I may say travel, I may not. It really doesn't matter. The whole point is the excitement in your voice, right? And so now that you've piqued their interest, it's time for you to show the plan. And this is where we have your pre-launch or your face-to-face, right? Your face-to-face grand opening showcase. So show the plan. There's so many ways that you can show the plan. You're not limited to just your pre-launch and your launch, because after that, we have so many tools that you can use that seamlessly allows you to share the business with others. Like the mobile app, as I mentioned, there are videos in there, and the ones to share to your guests to a prospect would be the one that's called Preview, ITA. That's going to give them a preview of the travel business. And then after that, I'm going to give them the preview of the rep. This preview rep is going to give them a preview of having the money side, the marketing business. And then finally, the big picture that shows them the whole opportunity that you have in the palm of your hand. We also have incredible weekly meetings that occur all across the country. And let me tell you, everybody, when a person goes to one of our live events, it's game over. I love when when you had somebody that attended your launch and they want some more information. Well, guess what? You can invite them to a local meeting and they will get all their questions answered. There's more because we conduct live presentations and recorded presentations. They're online. So every single week, on Sundays, if you go to amazingplanet.biz, I believe it's Sunday at 6 p.m., you'll hear from our 2-star director, Mr. Cliff Coward, and our 1-star director, Miss Nisi Hobson, and a whole host of other people that will be on this webinar where they're going to share with you with live testimonies and all from other members on the team. Then on at 9:30 every Monday through Thursday. You can hear from our directors throughout the company. The corporate webinar opportunity presentation, that's at www.amazingplannet.com. So you see, the only difference between that is one, our personal team one is .biz and the company one is .com. And then we have it all recorded for you. So if a person just simply wants to go online and watch it because they can't make those time slots, well, that's discoverplanet.com. And they can go and hear and see a recorded presentation of the opportunity. So you can see, we've set it up that you can share this business with anybody, anywhere, at any time. So the key is in the exposure. That's how we grow. But the third step, and I must say the most important step, is the three-way call. This is where this is the closing call. So first reason why it's so important is if you go through all the steps of piquing their interest and showing the plan, don't you want to close the deal? Well, then conduct a three-way call. This is where you, along with the person that you know, you have the friendship, you have the trust already established, but you want to bring a third-party expert in. This is your leadership coach. This is anyone but you, right? This is anyone that has more experience in the business and knowledge. And they are going to speak to your guests and share with them, answer any questions they have, provide additional details, and close it out. Now, the reason why this is so powerful is because that expert, that person that's on the line, they're seeing you, they're looking at you, and they're not looking at you as a travel guru. They see you as just starting your own business. But when you put that expert on the phone, they are the E.F. Hutton, right? And it is there that respect, all of that comes alive. And that three-way triangle leads to the powerful close. That close where we ask, after all questions are answered, where that person can see how they can benefit the many ways. We ask on a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your interest in getting started today? What is your interest in being able to take part in our program? And I'm going to tell you, when a person tells you 9, 10, there is no, we don't need to ask anything else. In fact, even if they say 8 to 10, they are rock solid. They're ready. This is where you don't have to go into any more explaining mode. Not at all. This is where you are going to a computer or you're pulling out the application to enroll them. And I simply ask, all right, so what is the, hold on. This is where I'm going to ask them what name do they want for their business, on their business, right? And so if the person say that, I'm somewhere between a 6 or 7, well, I'm going to tell you this. This is where they love it. They see ways to benefit, but they have questions, right? And I should say 7, 8. That's really 7, 8. Now, anyone 6 or below, make them your customer. They're really not interested, right? They have their own reasons. A lot of times it's simply they're just too busy. But nonetheless, make them your customer so that the next time they have a trip to take, guess what? You can still service their needs and earn from it through your travel business. So everyone, those are the steps to sharing the business with others to be able to grow. That's what we do with our marketing business. That's what we do to grow and tap into the residual and leverage income. Now, I want you to plug in. That's the final step of you getting started with us. Plug in so that you are able to learn as you grow. There are 2 key components to your learning: personal development, because there is absolute difference between thinking like an employee versus thinking like an entrepreneur. And so we want you to go through the development process and develop your entrepreneurial mindset. And then the second piece is learning the more fundamentals of becoming proficient at both the marketing and travel side of the business. Now, there are corporate calls. We have our IMV call. That power hour that you see there is not the same as our power hour. That what the company has is a power hour where the directors provide training. The IMV is every Monday through Friday. It's the Inspirational Morning Vitamin. It occurs at 8 a.m. The Power Hour, and what I would call the State of the Planet call, where you're able to hear announcements and hear our founder and other leaders of the company. That's every Sunday at 9 o'clock p.m. Now, your sponsor can provide you the details of all of the telephone numbers. Make sure you get them and make sure you plug in, because I can always tell a person that's not plugged in, guess what? Their business stagnates. It becomes just very little growth. So the key to growing is to plug in and learn along the way. Remember, big events are great ways to really connect with other leaders and get those tidbits, those extra strategies. And so we have Super Saturday events that occur all across the country. If you go into your back office of PlanNet Marketing and click on the calendar, you will see the upcoming events, and you can even put in your city or state, and it will show you the events in your area. Now, before I go, there's going to be one big event that you want to make sure that you register for, and that's in your back office. And that's our PlanNet Marketing National Convention. This year, it is going to be at the Gaylord Palms Resort in Orlando, Florida. That's our 2019 and our 2020 event. Our convention is going to be there. So go ahead and register now. Because you're brand new, if you just joined to the business, you're still able in your first 30 days to take advantage of the early bird rate. But after that, the price goes up. So don't delay, because that event is going to just truly help you take your business to a whole nother level, from the connections that you meet, that you gain from other entrepreneurs, but also what you learn. So just as we have a convention on the travel side, on the marketing side, we also have a convention on the travel side. And that's going to occur in February for 2020, right? And that's our Travel Quest conference. So you can register for that, where you're able to learn more about the travel business. Know that we have great tools that you can learn while you earn. Pace yourself. It's in your back office. So when you go to the PlanNet Marketing back office and click on Getting Started, click on Virtual Office, then Getting Started, you're going to see a variety of training videos. These videos here are here for you. You can also access these videos through your mobile app, but we have done it where you are able to pace your learning, because what we don't want is for you trying to learn everything. Well, let me just say this. There's two types of people: the person that tries to learn everything before they get started, and the person that earns while they learn. You get to choose. All right. So make the commitment. Decide now to make your 12-month commitment for you to be able to grow your business, start your business, and grow your business. And just know this: you have a real business in the largest industry in the world. Which brings me to, as a part of that growth, I talked to you about, having your personal development growth. Well, I want you to get this book, because this book will help you as you start and launch your business. It is Go Pro, because that's what we're doing, going pro. And that is by Eric Worre. All right. As you make that commitment to not only your learning, but also your doing, I want to first and foremost congratulate you and welcome you to the team. But before I go, I want to remind you of just what you have. Oh, it didn't show. For some reason, I have a video here that didn't play right. So what I'm going to do, let me see if I can grab it. There we go.
The coffee industry is $100 billion. So $100 billion every year is spent around the world on coffee. Each one of these gumballs represents $1 billion in annual sales. There's 100 gumballs in here. This is the coffee industry. So Starbucks, if they want to, let's say they're brand new and they're starting out and they've got this goal to become $1 billion company, they need to carve out 1% of that pie. So they would need to have this much of that pie, 1%. So it's really, a small percentage of this overall pie. They've been more successful than that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They do about 8 billion in sales. That's a pretty significant portion of the entire worldwide global sales of coffee. The nutrition industry is 226 billion every year is spent on nutrition. So again, each one of these gumballs represents $1 billion in sales. So here's the coffee industry. Here's the nutrition industry. And by the way, you may not know this or not, but over half of all the network marketing companies on the planet today, they're nutrition companies. Now let's talk about the travel industry. We need a bigger base here. All right, here's the travel industry. Pretty impressive, right? Well, it doesn't stop there. That's pretty big, right? There's more. But wait, there's more. And one more. All right. So here's coffee. Here's nutrition, the entire nutrition industry. Here's travel.
All right, everyone. Well, I want to just take a moment and welcome each of you all to the best place on the planet. And before we go, what I'd like to do is I'd like to open it up for questions and answers. So if you have a question, I'm going to now make it where you can unmute yourself. All right, everyone. We are now in the question and answer section time, and I have unmuted everyone where you can now unmute yourself. And what we'd like to do is first and foremost welcome you to the best place on the planet. And this is our time where you can ask us any questions and or share any comments. All you have to do is unmute yourself, or you can enter it in the chat section.
Jones.
Yes, I am here.
All right, my name is Melvin Blackwell. I'm in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, and the question that I have I have a definite prospect, and I'm completely new. I've been at it about 30 days, and for him to join, basically he can join basically off my website, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
They can go to your website, and I will demonstrate. I have it up, and you should still be able to see my computer here.
All right.
So the way a person would do it is they would go to your PlanNet marketing site. What I'm going to do first is I am going to, Melvin, do you mind muting yourself for a moment? Awesome. Okay, so what you would do is you would go to yourplanetmarketing.com/ and enter your username and hit enter. That would bring you to your Planet marketing site. Now, when a person wants to enroll and take advantage of both sides of our business, all you have to do is click enroll. All they have to do is click enroll now, or you can do it with them. When they come to this page, you would just click enroll now. It's showing them that they're going to sign up with the marketing site. The reason why I'm starting on the marketing site first is if they're taking advantage of both sides of the business, then they would want to start with the Planet marketing side. They would choose between the $19.95, really no choice, or when they want to get the mobile ad, which you should encourage, then they would select the rep and mobile app. When they do that, let me go on it. When I did not have my Ann Jones network in, then that's when you will get this for them to put in your username. So they will need that. Then it's going to show your name. They want to always verify that they're on your site, and then they would just put in their personal information and then their payment information, and then what it's going to do is it's going to put them into their virtual back office once they finish. And now they would need to do the second piece, which is get the ITA side. There's going to be a button that's going to say purchase ITA. When they click on that, it is going to automatically pre-populate all of their information in. And all they have to do is enter their social and payment method, answer a couple of questions, and now they'll get their welcome to the IntelliTravel community. So it truly is that simple to get started. It's 2 steps, as I mentioned, the Planet marketing site first, and then the IntelliTravel. If a person was doing ITA only, then you would still come to the Planet marketing site, because that's the only way a person can get the travel business. And you would just simply click on your business, this side. And this here is where a person could enroll into just the IntelliTravel. Oops, wait a minute, I did something wrong. Hold on. All right, I got to see why this is how it's supposed to be. All right, hold on, let's see. I'm getting the same for both. Oh, wait a minute, you know why? Because this is the marketing side. I'm clicking on the wrong side. It's product. They would click on the product side, which is our IntelliTravel. And you would just click purchase now. And that's where they will be able to purchase the $179. Okay. So Melvin, did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. I greatly appreciate it.
Awesome. Awesome. And congratulations on your new member. And once they enroll, make sure that they participate on this game plan training that we do each and every Saturday. And by going to, www.gameplan, well, it's HTTP, www.gameplan.annjonesnetwork.com. All right. Brenda Sutton, I see you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself. Brenda, did you have a question? All right. So the next question that I see in the chat from Jean Konvinsky, it says, what happens to your matrix after it is opened? However, when your team member quits, do you need to reopen your matrix? It takes 2 active independent travel agents to start earning residual income. Anytime so if your team, let's say, for example, that you had 3 people and you unlocked 3 levels. If one person quit, the business is still going to continue to pay out, but it's going to pay out for your 2 rows. Once you enroll someone else, however many you do, it'll keep unlocking another row. If you fall below 2, then it will not pay out on the matrix. The requirement is that it takes 2 active independent travel agents to receive residual earnings out of your matrix to unlock the first 2 rows. All right. Okay, so Brenda, I see your question. Your question says, is the closing strategy done by my success coach while we are on the three-way call or by you? Very good question. That is done by your success coach. It is done by your success coach, always. So you want, particularly as you are going through, the closing is so important that you want to be right there listening. You don't want to interrupt. You want to be listening and hearing how your success coach answers the questions and how they get the decision. Because, see, we're decision collectors. And so that's how you're going to be able to, when by the time you get Goal Builder, you'll be able to be the success coach for your own team. So it is definitely done by your success coach. Thank you for that question. All right, anyone else? All right, well, this concludes our game plan strategy session. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch it. It's going to be important, though, now that you take the notes that you have and put action behind it.